And now it's time for the LA Sentinel Community Insider, our weekly partnership with the Los Angeles Sentinel. Bakewell Media Executive Vice President Brandi Bakewell joins us this morning. As always, Brandi, we love having you.
Thank you, Rachel. It's so great to be here with you.
You're always like a ray of sunshine.
Thank you. I feel the same.
Thank you so much.
How about you?
And as always, there are so many big stories you guys are working on this week. First off, let's start off with the Sentinel's Co-legislators of the year. I'm curious about this.
Yeah, so we couldn't decide. There are these two awesome Black women that we've chosen as co-legislators of the year. And the first is Sydney Kamlager Dove, Congresswoman, and she represents the 37th District. She is someone we've named the People's Advocate for all that she does in her community. And she likes to focus on certain issues like the economy, education, and Veterans Affairs. Three things really so important right now in this current political climate. And then we have Heather Hutt, Councilwoman Heather Hutt.
Oh, yeah.
She is the first Black woman to represent the 10th District. So proud of her. And she has committed her life to public service. And so we really see her as the voice of the community. And we're just really proud and think the community is so lucky to have them representing us.
Yeah, congratulations to both women, great advocates for this community for sure.
Yep.
All right, next up, a community recycling cleanup event that's going on this weekend. We all have to pitch in and, you know, make our community safer and cleaner.
So important, okay, because I mean, I just saw the story about the fire that broke out in the ADU. So, hey, I hope it wasn't some old paint cans or some other hazardous waste that caught on fire, because guess what? You can go to the community cleanup this Saturday in front of the Sentinel. Just load up the trunk of your car. You're just going to drive up there. You can get rid of all those old paint cans, those batteries, those light bulbs. Also, you can bring documents to shred. So this is you can just one-stop shop, get rid of all that junk in the garage.
Oh yeah, that's huge. So much junk we compile, you don't even think of it. Like you said, all those documents. And remind people where the Sentinel's located.
3800 Crenshaw Boulevard. Thank you, Rachel.
Of course.
Just pull on up and just get rid of all of that stuff. It's the first day of spring, so spring cleanup.
Spring cleaning, that's right. Brandi, last but not least, we want to highlight our amazing KCAL Cares partnership with the LA Sentinel on a free Wildfire Recovery and Rebuild conference. It's coming up March 29th at the Hilton Pasadena. Huge event. We're so excited about this, Brandi. What can folks expect?
Well, one, we'll have the amazing Pat Harvey as our, hosting the event. So that'll make it a class act. But also, we really want to give back to the community, make sure that those people impacted by the wildfires realizes that we haven't forgotten you, and that now people are starting to be ready to rebuild. And they don't know how many people have built a house before. So this is a project really near and dear to my brother's heart. The president of the Los Angeles Sentinel, Brandi Bakewell Jr., he came here last week.
We sure did.
And so he's like, we've got to make sure now people get the help they need rebuilding. You can meet with a contractor, architects there at the conference. We'll have workshops you can attend, but also we know that people need emotional support. So we're going to have wellness there to offer resources for mental health, USD to do some mindfulness workshops, a little bit for everyone. As we as a community come together to rebuild. You know,
Brandi, as we've covered these fires and told people stories, we found that there are a lot of elderly people who have lost their homes, and there is a digital divide with the resources, right? And you're actually helping a 104-year-old woman fill out her paperwork. I can't imagine 104 years old trying to navigate this process. It's things like this you guys are there for.
Exactly. And we have really looked into this and said, you know, there's some people when there's a trauma, they fight, they freeze, or and so we have some people who are still frozen. They haven't even filed their claim yet.
Because there's so much to do. You don't know what to do first,
They're traumatized. So we're actually going to offer individualized support, have people there with computers to help people to fill out documents. We have the patience, the resources to help.
Well, thank you guys for doing so much for those in need. It is certainly appreciated. And for more information on the LA Sentinel and KCAL Cares and our Wildfire Recovery and Rebuild Conference, please check out this week's edition of the Los Angeles Sentinel. It's happening on March 29th again at the Pasadena Hilton from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or scan the QR code on your screen for all the details. Brandi, thank you so much.
Thanks, Rachel.